But that's why we got Miss Natalie Berry on tonight. Natalie, I'm going to talk now about a few things, and I'm not going to try to put you on the spot, so don't think I am. But I do happen to know that you have strong political convictions.
Yes.
And you have a wonderful right, of course. We are a non-political show, which means we can talk about anything we want to.
Right.
And nobody really argues with us because we don't have to put them on the line. But one of the most fun things I like to do is to hear people's viewpoints. And I know for a fact that you are a Ron Paul supporter.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think that's really a cool thing, believe it or not. And I happen to have voted for him yesterday during our primary. I think I can say that without fear of somebody.
Oh, thank you. That is so wonderful.
Well, it's when you get into the political, terms of everybody, a lot of people get a little turned off. They go, "What? You're doing what? You're doing this?"
Right.
But, I tell everybody that that's a personal thing that you have to learn how to do and listen and everything else. But I, for one thing, this country needs a big change.
Right.
And I'm not dissatisfied, but I want more satisfaction in life. And
yes.
so I tell everybody that, we're not condemning, we're trying to improve.
Yes.
So, and you have been so active and so wonderfully busy in so many different viewpoints. Now, you actually have worked in Frankfort in the political arena up there, have you not?
Well, I am the youth coordinator for the Republican Party here in Mercer County.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep in really close contact with my representatives in Frankfort. I haven't done a lot of work myself in Frankfort, and what people don't realize and what Ron Paul's message really is that really get involved on the local level. That's the biggest thing that I think he teaches anybody when you get to, hearing his message, is he really wants you involved at the local level. And people just don't even realize how much you can learn about what's going on in your own community if you know what your representatives are doing and what they have to vote on. And these guys really want to hear from you. That's a lot of the reason why they'll go out places and meet people. But, people don't realize you can call your state representative. My state representative gives out her home phone number on the radio every morning for you to call her and tell her what's on your mind. And you're not going to get that from the people in Washington. You can't call their home phone number and chat with them about a piece of legislation, but you can with your local representative. And so that is really the biggest part of the message, is know what's going on at home, know who's representing you at home, and get to know those people. So, and that keeps you more active.
Right. And if they've not had an opportunity to actually go to Washington or to your local or national or state levels to actually watch legislative sessions in action, I highly recommend that you do so. A lot of times there are galleries that you get to go and sit in. You can actually see things that are actually working up on the floors. You may not be able to talk to your representative, state or local or national at that particular time, but you know what? I'm a firm believer in keeping their nose pressed to the grindstone. Right. I want to know exactly what's going on. I want to know what my dollar's doing.
Right.
I want to know what the interests are. And my biggest thing, of course, I write it on my Facebook page all the time. I don't know if you ever read it, but I tell people, if you don't vote, don't complain.
Yes.
But if you do vote, you do care, then get out there and be active and show the world how much you really care about what's going on in your local community. And I am so proud of you, and not just because of your affiliations, but I am proud of you because you practice what you preach. You get out there and you encourage young people, and that's what we need to do today, get out there and encourage all the young people and let them know what's going on. Give us one down, and thank you for talking with me. I wasn't going to put you on the spot about the political affiliations or anything else, but, we're really non-political here. We talk about everybody. We'll talk Democrat, Republican, you name it, we're going to talk. But just because we believe one way or the other doesn't mean that we don't have an open forum.
Right.
And we want people to know that. If you all have a question for Natalie, or if you'd like to talk to Natalie Berry, Natalie does have her own website.
Mm-hmm.
And if you will give that out to everybody.
It's NatalieBerry.PotterFlats. That's POTTER NatalieBerry.potterflats.com. NatalieBerry.potterflats.com. And if you do a Google search for me, I come up just fine.
There you go. So if you're going to Google Natalie, that almost sounds wrong in the whole basic theory. If you're going to Google Natalie, at least to find out her website, she'll come up just fine. So make sure that you go and attend one of her wonderful shows. And if you do like good country music, and I've heard her sing duets with people, and let me tell you, it's something.
Well,
it is something. I'm a big Natalie Berry fan, as you know, and one day I'm going to course my show people to at least put us on at the same time so I can do a duet with you. I think that Mike Bowie's got to sing with you more than anybody else.
Mike Bowie sings with me a lot.
Yeah, I'm getting jealous. You know, if he wasn't always on my show and I didn't love him so much, I could almost be truly jealous of him. But that Mike Bowie, that old long-legged guitar-picking man, is just a fun person, and get you two together and you guys can do some great music anyway, and you do a great job on your own. Don't forget Pat and Patsy on May the 27th.
Yes, that's right, Sunday, May 27th.
Sunday, May 27th.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Keith Puckett's on the chat line. She wants to tell Big Mama Marshall she said hello.
All right.
Who was that, Scott?
That was Tiffany Puckett. She's on the chat line tonight.
Oh, wow. Hey, Tiffany. Now, that's who I'm a big fan of. I'm a huge fan of Tiffany Puckett. She and I get together, and it's crazy times.
I have seen Tiffany in some of the strangest outfits I could ever see anybody.
I know, I love her.
And, you know, I knew her for several years now, and she's one of my favorite people. I love Tiffany. Tiffany's a lot of fun. That entire family's fun. They just make me laugh.
Absolutely.
And so, you know, and Tiffany's going to be with us this year at Derby Dinner. So, and I'm thrilled.
Congratulations. That'll be a great show.
I'm still trying to figure out where I can sneak you in. And you know, I'm going to figure it out. And you know,
well, I would sure love it. I absolutely would.
I want, you know, I try to do something fun every year. We've had Dave Newman, who's going to be on our show after a while, come in last year, and he did some great comedy for us, and Dave Newman makes me laugh. Where he comes up with those jokes, because I'll never know, but I think he's got millions of them. And he's just a trip. But, you know, I love all my country folk and my folks that love to come to these shows, because I'm awestruck, and I don't care if anybody knows it. I'll tell everybody. I love country music. It's a wonderful genre to be into. It's a wonderful time to be performing with people. It's a fun way to meet people, and we're all one knit family here. We're very close.
Well, the thing that I like about it is that I go somewhere to perform, and the people are there to enjoy the performance. They're not there for any other reason than to see their friends and enjoy some good music and enjoy the performers, and they're paying attention to us, you know, and that it really feels like you're part of something special when you're on shows like that, not singing at a bar or something like that. You're a part of something, and these people, they love you and they make you a part of their lives, and it helps you to love them, and you really get to be a part of something very special.
And you know, and I think you absolutely hit it right there on that measure, because I think people need to have a good time and a good release, and for $10, and you know, or such in different areas, I'm sure some charge a little more, some may charge a little less. Where else can you go to have as much fun as we do on country shows?
And the thing about that's wonderful too is singers on the country music shows, we support each other so much. And we love each other so much. It's not a competition at all. When we're up there on stage and we're cutting up, we really like each other that much. It's not an act.
And we do, and we have a great time doing it, and it's a lot of fun. Natalie, will you come back and be with us again?
I would absolutely love to anytime. Thank you so much.
Well, Natalie Berry, on behalf of Scott and Rogers Country Roundup, and Scott's going to tell you bye anyway, we just loved having you on the program. It's been the most joy that we've had in a while, and it's always fun to see you in person. Catch Natalie's show. Go to her website, everybody. And, Natalie, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night.
See you soon, Natalie.
Thank you.